Wow. Imagine spending pretty much a decade of your life playing football, working hard, being known for football, and losing to this lot. Just been chucked together. That'd be embarrassing. Can't see it happening though. Oh, hi guys. Welcome back to the James Lawrence Allcott channel. So Wembley is nearly here, guys. We're getting very, very close indeed. We are in Wembley week. I'm so excited. I can't wait to maybe shock the world. Hopefully you've been enjoying the Wembley series so far. If you haven't checked out the other videos, then go and check them out. And if you enjoy them, then why not subscribe to the James Lawrence Allcott channel. Of course, I'm going to be reacting to my Wembley experience very, very soon. So in the lead up to Wembley, of course, EXO had a friendly, and they were able to have a friendly against Bazinga's Sidemates FC. I'm going to go through my highlights and my thoughts of that game very, very soon. But this video is very special because there are three Jameses for one. You've got me right now in the present day. You've got me 2 weeks ago when we played Sidemates FC, and you've also got me a month ago when I got a very special delivery. Check this out. So the guys at Catapult Sports, they emailed me, and they are market leaders in sports technology, and they said, Jimbo, we see what you're trying to do here. We believe in you. We want you to get on the field, and we want you to be the best you can be. And we can help with that. So they've sent me a little delivery that I'm hoping is gonna shed some light on my physical prowess and allow me the feedback and the data, the scientific data, to improve to a level that will help me do some kind of good in the Wembley Cup. So here it is. Player. The beautiful game just got smarter. It's an extender. Right, let's open this up. Okay, here she is. Never eat that, apparently. Okay, here it is. In all its glory. A player vest, which is a GPS system utilizing this, which is going to allow me to create a heat map and show how I'm playing. It's nice. She's snug. So I'm renowned for my large So this works. And so that will go in the back bit of my vest, right? And in training and in games in particular, I'm gonna be able to find out just how much running I'm doing, just how much work I'm doing, how many yards I'm doing, how many sprints I'm doing, where I'm doing those sprints on the pitch. So what I'm gonna do is, we've got a friendly in a couple of weeks and we've got training. I'm gonna be wearing this and we're gonna look at how my heat maps pan out. Right, let's get into this friendly against Sidemates. Of course, if you haven't seen the whole video, I'm not going to talk about the scoreline. I'm going to try not to talk about the scoreline because you should go over to the EXO channel and check out the whole video. That video is class, so make sure you go and check that out. But what I am going to do is go through some of my bits, my performance, where I was playing on the pitch, and then at half time, we'll look at my stats. Hello everyone, so it's a very big day for EXO FC because we are playing our first proper friendly against Bazinga and his Sidemates. I don't think they've played 11-a-side game before, and for us it's a good chance to play a game with Brian in the team and Lawrence in the team and all the other guys who are so busy all the time that they've kind of struggled to come to training and stuff like that. So it's going to be a really good opportunity to integrate them, and for me it's a opportunity to wear the player capsule in my vest. That's going to be good. It's going to be another good marker to show how much I am running in a game, where I'm running during the game, and what I'm offering basically to EXO FC. So here we go, the one and only really proper friendly for EXO FC before the Wembley Cup against Sidemates. I'm playing in a different position. We didn't really get to warm up probably, which is annoying, but there I am, left back, right-footed player. Didn't really like the idea of it, and quite quickly you see what I'm about. Hospital ball to Boltwood, not fair at all on him, but he dealt with it really, really well. But what you kind of saw from me, and what you'll hopefully see from the stats, I guess you'll find out very, very soon, is the distance I covered. So here I am, you can see from that starting point, when we had attacks, I was able to get a certain amount up the pitch, but really I was always a bit worried about getting back because I don't have crazy pace. Look, there you go. See me having a little panic as soon as we lose the ball. But it was a good start for us. Ooh, Elliot.
nearly got knocked out there. But that's the kind of main area of distance that I moved. Big problem for me, right-footed player, he doesn't really like to dribble. I end up going back onto my right foot a lot of the time and just looking to play the simple pass, as you just saw there. But we've played pretty well, I thought. I mean, the Sidemates guys were very good, young, fit side. And we just it took us a little while to get us going. This is the other thing when you're playing left back, is when do you make those big challenges? When do you let the guy know that I didn't want him turning and running at me, so I was looking to try and kind of put a marker down early. Gave away a foul there, but I think kind of made the point to the first half, just finding the front man, which I can do. That's where I'm a lot better. Winning a header, doing my job, which is fine. I think positionally I'm okay as a left back. It's just those raw attributes. There you go, I'm getting caught in between the two. Do I go to him or do I go backwards? I think I probably should have just committed and made life a little bit harder, but there was Leroy was there, or Kante FC, as people keep saying, was there to sort it out. Here I am in a little Irish jig and then looking for a pass. We had a set piece. It's probably one of my better moments. I think this is a decent ball in the end. Let's have a look, see what we can do. The good thing about having a right-footed left back is the ability to do the old in-swinging corner or free kick. So I was able to put that in a good area, weren't able to get onto it. Maybe needed True Geordie for that one, not to be. So that was pretty much it for the first half. So first half, let's look at the stats using the app, which is actually really, really easy to use. First half, let's have a look. So as I said, I kind of didn't really get forward enough, if I'm honest. Well, it kind of shows what I was saying in the clips, that I'm right-footed and I'm a sort of passer more than a dribbler, and so you found myself covering a few times in that sort of centre, in the centre of the penalty box, but really most of the time I was just kind of working the sort of safe areas of left back. Let's have a look at my top speed. This could be embarrassing. 6.8 meters per second. I've got expert opinion from a guy called Chris at Catapult Sports, so I will reveal those at the end of this video, so stick around for that. How that means in terms of like the amount of big sprints and movements that you make during the half. So only 13 in a whole half of the game. So again, there was a lot of just kind of positional play at left back. They didn't attack down the right hand side that often. But second half, I got to play centre midfield. Thank God for that. Here are some of my highlights. Now in the second bit, there is commentary from True Geordie, Cam, Willany, maybe Stephen as well. Some of the bits I've kept in just because they were so funny. So check it out.
Played Aaron. It's like watching Sam Allardyce at Newcastle.
Oh shit! I'm saying it's like Sam Allardyce. Here I am. This is my home. This is where I feel good. Okay, just being that kind of screen for the midfield and sitting there playing it simple. What you won't see from this is I have footballing Tourette's. I cannot help but talk. Here, look, joke that went wrong. That was my touch and it went in the goal. I thought it was funny as a joke. No, not funny at all. Okay, but yeah, centre midfield, I was able to get around the pitch a lot better. Felt more involved. I was able to kind of sort out the shape of the team maybe a little bit. Me and Stephen tried playing centre midfield at the start of this half, and yeah, I thought we looked a lot more organised, and it allowed us to kind of not dominate the game, but I think we were comfortable for a lot of it. Having lost a bit of weight, I do feel a bit kind of lighter around the pitch and able to kind of put in those big runs. Here you can kind of see I started at one end of the pitch, and then as the game's gone on, me defensively, that's my go-to thought process, if you know what I mean. And so I kind of straight away go back into the back line as they move an extra man up so that we can just be sort of safe and sound. Stephen trying to sort things out. Aaron has to come out from centre back and commit, and so I'm there to kind of cover and sweep. When I was younger, I used to play as a bit of a sweeper, so I feel comfortable either doing that in midfield or when I have to drop back a little bit more. Lawrence playing left back there, just getting it, play is simple. You're not going to get much more than that from me, although actually there is some exciting stuff a little bit later on. Actually, it's coming up right now, is it? Here it is, me getting into the box. Thought I was going to get a goal there. Nearly. Roche, the trialist, cracking little player. Then me just playing it simple to Tom King. Tom King's going to be a really exciting player at Wembley. Keep an eye out for him. He's going to do something special.
Well done, James.
Bit of support from the sides. It's always nice to hear from Christian. He's a good boy. This is probably my worst touch of the game. I had more time, and what's quite good about watching it back is that you realise you do have more time than you think in there. Often you kind of, you're in the middle of it, you're looking to make tackles, and it's difficult to stay calm. But actually, that's one thing I should probably try and do a little bit better at Wembley, is keep a bit calmer. Now, here's a moment. Check it out. Whoa!
Oh! Go on, James!
Unlucky, James!
Lead off! FC. Easy ball. Oh, no, it's alright, you know. Oh.
Behind you!
Behind you.
My fitness sort of undoing me there because I was there ready to get it if it dropped, but actually the header was so good they were able to get it beyond me. But yeah, shows that I can get forward now, make those shots. It's good, man. Fitness is decent. Oh, this is just a bit of commentary I had to put in. Geordie and Will and E being absolute sweethearts and Will and E getting a shock.
Look at this kid, he's absolutely class. He's a proper good lad.
How old is he? Probably older than this.
He's older than me.
James Allcott.
James Allcott is 1 year older than me. And I fucking couldn't believe it, could you?
He's 31.
No.
I thought he was mine Stephen's age.
Nah.
Go
on, Elliot!
Yeah, I'm an old fuck. Cheers. Thanks. Oh yeah, I felt good watching it back. It looks like I did all right. Here's Brian. I know, but I'll judge that one. But I got your back, Brian. Don't worry about that, mate. Cutting out the pass, playing it simple, looking to get the ball to Elliot. I think we had Elliot in sort of these wide areas. Really, we want to get him as close to the goal as possible because then he's going to score. This was poor from me. Should do the better there. Need to relax a little bit more when we're in the final third. Now trying to help out Loz on the left-hand side. Quite pleased with that. Kind of one-on-one. If he gets past me there, then we're in trouble. So I was able to get that tackle in. Really pleased with that. This is probably my favourite tackle of the day. Again, putting the hard yards in, getting in, helping the team out, getting a tackle in, and again playing it simple to my boy Roche and those beautiful long legs of his. And he then looks to try and play in that through ball. And then in the final seconds, we've got a corner, I'm taking it. I'm just going to try and put it on Brian's head because he's going to be a menace at set-piece situations. Wasn't able to get it right on his head. And then we've got Lawrence here looking to play the pass. Didn't work out that time, but I tell you what, Brian could be a menace. And then in the final seconds, really thought I'd done something.
Yes!
Oh! Pleased with that strike because it's horrible when it's coming across your body like that. The only thing you want to do is get a good contact because it could be embarrassing, especially when there's cameras on. But not to be.
Oh, that would have been unlucky, lad. Oh my God, James.
So straight after the game, I gave my reaction as I ran off to QPR Brentford. Check this out. Hi guys, so bizarrely, I'm now legging it from the EXO FC versus Sidemates game to QPR, this is QPR Brentford. But I just wanted to give you my feelings straight after. It was a really tight game and they were actually a really good side. A lot of smart footballers. And I think we just suffered from not having a team that knows each other well. I know they didn't as well, but we've got a lot of sort of different parts that aren't really playing in the position that they normally play in, and it was difficult. And just like Wembley's going to be, because we are a new team, the chemistry's low at the moment. But we kept battling, we kept going, and I thought second half we were a lot better. So nearly scored the equaliser. I would have gone absolutely mad, but it wasn't to be. But we learned a lot as a team, so yeah, let's have a look at the stats. So with the game finished, let's look at my stats for the second half and overall. So my total distance was 10k. Then moving forward, so this is quite good, the total distance comparison. So me 10k. For my community, so I guess amateur level, that's 7.76 is the usual amount that people run, so I'm running a bit more, which is good. And pro would be 11k, so I'm not at pro level yet, but I think we knew that before it started. Second half, you can see I'm kind of sprinting a hell of a lot more in those 5-minute breakdowns. And then the heat map, love this heat map thing, I think it's so cool. I actually don't do more running, the distance that I cover is less, but the sprints is obviously a lot more. You're just doing straight lines when it's when you're playing left back, but at centre midfield, I was obviously doing a lot more sprints and then being able to stand still in central areas. So you can see that I'm trying to kind of work hard and screen that midfield area most of the time. A couple of forays into the final third. Let's have a look at my other stats, top speed, power and all those bits and pieces. Second half 6.5, so as I say, big thing for me is probably like reading the game. I think I'm quite good at that. So I think that's probably that alongside the fact that you haven't got the same amount of time or distance to really get your speed up. 6.5 is, again, it's not very quick. Power plays is a collective term for explosive actions. These can be high accelerations, high decelerations, or sprints. So 17 sort of power moves, as it were, in the second half, which is a lot more than the first half in a short space of time. So quite pleased with that. It shows that I'm kind of not shirking the responsibility and putting in the hard work. And then sprint distance. I've sprinted less meters, but you can see this time in centre midfield a much better sort of spread of what I'm doing really. 19% in my own third, 53% in the centre midfield, which is exactly where I should be really, but 28% shows I can kind of get forward and get into the box, and it shows that we were a lot better in the second half because I was able to do that as well. So that's a encouraging sign. I asked the guys at Catapult Sports to give me a bit of kind of sports scientist feedback. So Chris Barnes, who's the sports scientist at Catapult Sports, sent me this little debrief based on the screenshots of the stats that I had. So my total distance, sprint distance and power plays are all within the average range for his community in general, with sprint distance and power plays being above average for a centre midfielder, which shows that maybe like me losing a decent bit of weight is working a bit because I'm able to get around the pitch a bit more. The maximum speed is slightly below average for his population and could potentially be improved. I think that's a fair point. With appropriate gym programs and speed development training, if he is to play in a wide position, higher maximum speed capability will positively affect his impact in matches. Again, I think that's bang on. It's never been my game, getting up and down. I'm not a dribbler. I'm a 3-4 touch player at most. But you wouldn't put Pirlo left wing, would you? The stats reflect someone who possesses good endurance capabilities and is suited to playing central midfield. To maximise his effectiveness to play wide midfield, I would suggest some anaerobic explosive training would be a good idea. Chris, thank you very much for your feedback. Thanks for telling me I'm slow. Like I didn't fucking know that. So there you have it. Those are my highlights and my stats from Catapult Sports player app. Really enjoyed using it. I think the thing I love the most is the fact that I don't think I'm a deluded person. I think I know what my strengths and weaknesses are, as I think deep down we all do as footballers. But what it shows you in black and white is what you're doing, be it right or wrong, and there's nowhere to hide. There's literally nowhere to hide because there's a little GPS on your back. So I really enjoyed looking at it. I think the stats are really good. The app's really easy to use. And so thank you to the guys at Catapult Sports for letting me have a go at it. It also gives me the confidence going into Wembley that I am fit, I am suited to playing centre midfield, and I've got the endurance to withstand the pressures of our semi-final. And all being well, if we can shock the world, a final. Who knows? Getting very close now. So excited! So there you have it. If you've enjoyed that video, then why not hit the like button? In the weight loss video, I got over 1,000 likes, which was amazing. I would love to hit 1,000 again as we push towards that big day at Wembley. Hopefully all you guys have got your tickets and you're going to be there to support XOFC. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next time.